All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to episode 148 Chilling with the NY Warriors. Monday night is here. I know it's a new earlier time, 9 p.m. Eastern, but going forward, I think this is the time frame I'm going to go with. So without further ado, let's get this show started. All right, guys, Monday night is here. Got my fellow NY Warriors with me. I think we're just waiting on my man Gomez, but he'll pop in later during the show. And I'm going to start things like I always do. I'm going to go down the line, and I'm going to introduce my fellow NY Warriors. And they also can let us know what's going on in their channels, what we got to look forward to going to, you know? So I'm going to start with my man Thoro from Keep It Thoro Comics in the house. What up, bro?
Yeah, you know what time it is. Yes, your boy Thoro's here from Keep It Thoro Comics, man. Happy Independence Day to everybody. Hope everybody had a great one. Hope everybody had a freaking great time with their families because we weren't able to do this last year. So, but besides that, come and check us out, guys, and Keep It Thoro Comics on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time for the Indie Spotlight Show. Gonna be some dope books, great lists that just came out. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, Thursday, the Comic Chop Up, 10 p.m. Eastern as well, where we talk about everything and anything having to do with comic books, movies, you guys name it, and speculation. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, man.
All right, cool, man. And we got my man Anthony from Comics Are Great in the house. What up, Anthony?
Yo, what up, Big? How's everyone doing out there? I hope y'all have had a great weekend and a safe one at that. I just want to give everyone a shout out, especially all you Met fans out there. You know, I mean, y'all know where it's at.
The fuck out of here.
I saw you get up, and I'm like, wait a minute. You're probably going to
put on with the Yankee fans, but I've been quiet about that. But I also want to give a man Thoro a shout out. Listen, if you guys haven't seen last Thursday's stream, y'all need to check it on the rewind. We had a lot of fun. I mean, that we really extended that thing. We extended it to 3 hours. It was a blast. So look at it. Check it out, and looking forward to spending some time on the stream a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, man. I watched most of the show. I was in the chat with yeah, it was a good show, man. All right, and next we got my man MannyNYC in the hands. What up, Manny?
Yo, what's up? I'm here, man. I don't know what you're talking about, Mets. The Mets haven't won anything since I was freaking 7 years old. But, you know, what do you got to do?
Yeah, no, the 86. Yeah.
Well, you're 8, so, you know, the Nuggets are going to win now.
Yeah. You know, it sucks, though, because people always just remember you for, like, the last, like it sucks that we lost the series. You know what I mean? Like, just those bragging rights are mad important, you know?
Absolutely.
I mean, I give it to them. They are doing good, though.
Yeah. It sucks when they don't good against us, you know?
They're all right.
I mean, they didn't do a sweep, so it don't matter.
That's all right. Yo, you know what? Just being a Yankee fan is like being married in sickness and in death, and for good times and worse times until death do us part, right?
That's
well,
right.
That's right. For the Met fans, it's you know, till and sickness and death and more death and more death and
lots of death.
Yeah, that's true.
Being a Met fan is hard, man.
Yeah, it's like being a Knicks fan, man. It's tough.
Oh, hell
tough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I try to be a Knicks fan, but they just keep stinking up the garden, man.
Exactly.
Nah, I don't care.
All right.
Knicks fan.
So I'm going to do what I always do. We're going to give you our fellow, you know, some discounts from our fellow, you know, NY Warriors, our fellow, you know, people we do business with, our friends. And of course, we're going to start with my man Erod 212 with the Express Combo Pressing Service, guys. 10% off using the Warriors 10 code. He can submit to CGC and CBCS for you guys. And whatever discounts he gets from them, you know, he passes them along to you. Then, of course, you know, Angie on the skeletoncomics.com, guys. NY Warriors gives you 10% off your first order. You also have Thoro 10 and EMW 10, all one-off codes, guys. So if you have not ordered from Skeleton, this is your chance to do so. And also, last but not least, we got the geekyswagshop.com, guys. Discount code NY Warriors gives you 10% off your order. But this code is a reoccurring code, so it'll always give you 10% off. And it's an affiliate code. It's a way of supporting the channel, guys. So if you guys are into like Marvel, DC, licensed t-shirts, socks, licensed socks, backpacks, hats, NY Warrior t-shirts, Loader Long Box t-shirts, statues, Prime Studio statues, all there. You can get the discount works on any item on the website, guys. So, highly check it out. The links are in the description below. And then I'm going to go to chat real quick and say what's up to everybody real quick that joined us, I know it's a strange time. We usually start at 10 o'clock p.m. That's why you don't probably see too many up in here. But from going forward, guys, we're going to start at 9 just because I used to start at 10 o'clock because at that time, my wife used to work overnight and had a free time. But now that doesn't happen anymore. So there's no sense for me to start at 10 o'clock. Plus, I've been having to wake up early every day now for work. I'm back at work full time. And just a little earlier is better, So going forward, it'll be 9 p.m. on Mondays. So first in the chat, we have my man Rated Raw in the house. We had Chef R.D. Harris in the house. Who else is in here? Co-Red Comics is chilling with us. Back at Chipotle is chilling with us. Figure Drawing is chilling with us. Michael Benevitano is in the house. Daniel Albero, what's up, Daniel? Haven't seen you in a minute. We got Tino73 in the house. We got Lona Espinosa is chilling with us. Who else is up in here? And I think that's it for now. Everybody else is on the chat. So there's a few topics that happened throughout the week, but we haven't been on in a week, so we haven't had a chance to really go through them and talk about them and give you our thoughts and opinions. I know Thoro had the chop up and he expressed on a few of these things, but I want to go over again and give the chance to the guys that didn't get a chance to talk about it. So we all saw the trailer last week that premiered, the Shang-Chi trailer, and although that first trailer we saw was pretty dope because it was all martial arts and we all dig martial arts movie, but this trailer took it to a whole new level. You know what I mean? Because of the reveal of my man the Abomination on there. You know what I mean? And I know that they first speculated, is that Wong he's fighting? And it is Wong he's fighting on there. So thoughts and opinions, guys. I have 3 images of on here that I wanted to show you guys. To kind of like I cropped them so you could zoom into them as much as possible. You could tell that the Abomination, his ears, they made him like the Silver Age ears. You can see they look like those pointy type flippers or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Like he's half Atlantean.
Yeah, look at him.
He's your name more.
Yeah, man. So what do you guys? I'm gonna go down the line. You know what? I'm gonna start with Manny. Manny, what do you think about this, man? Did you get to see that trailer?
I saw. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, I'm interested. I like the kung fu stuff, so it's very interesting. Abomination, obviously the book went up. So
Was that Tales of Suspense 90 and 91?
Yeah.
Yeah, 90 is the first appearance, then 91 is the first cover appearance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then not really. The covers are not very desirable. You want to say that, or they're not really that great?
Yeah, with the Silver Age books, they're not.
They got Silver Age books that are nice covers, but those covers are But
I like
the
91 cover.
Yeah, I mean the trailer was good. I mean, other than that, I don't really know much about Shang-Chi. I never really got into that, but I will be watching the movie though.
Yeah, that is dope. And Anthony, what are your thoughts on it, man?
Anthony,
I thought it was pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I love martial arts. I mean, obviously, it was interesting to see Wong there. You know, Abomination, I could understand, but Wong, in the middle of this cage match, obviously he's probably not there of his own free will.
That's my thing too. I'm like, Wong doesn't seem like the type of character that would be there.
Exactly. But definitely looking forward to seeing this. Another layer, another aspect of the MCU, coming to life. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be really interesting. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts, Thoro, on it?
I thought it made it more interesting. I mean, from the beginning, the first trailer that came out, I was just kind of like on the fence about the movie. And now that I started seeing a little bit more, and they showed that scene with Wong and Abomination and all that stuff, so I was like, you know what? I was like, it's looking a little bit better. and then they kind of give you an explanation, almost of like what the 10 rings are, and the fight between him, his father, all this good stuff. I'm looking forward to it, man. I hope I'm hoping for the best because I'm almost honestly starting to feel like Marvel is starting to like run dry. Yeah,
That's for the shows. For the shows.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't seen a movie since Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's been over a year.
Next week.
So this Friday, Black Widow's coming out. So hopefully this will get the ball rolling again.
We'll see.
I'll wait for that though.
Yeah.
Man,
there you go.
Someone's flexing.
Yeah, I got this book from Roman Curtis like maybe a month before that, a month before Shang-Chi, and then we just found out that that he was gonna be on there. So even then, this book should have sold for more money. Like nobody bid on it. I was only bidder on it, $50, because he's confirmed for the She-Hulk show.
Dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So even then, it should already have been up. It shouldn't have took this trailer
those books. I remember when Midtown had those. They had a sale one time, and I bought that one and the other one.
Yeah.
The first appearance. That's the first cover, right?
I said Tales to Suspense. It's Tales to Astonish.
Okay. Yeah. So I bought those, and they were pretty cheap at the time, and I want to say they were like 8 old copies. I had those. I sold those off a long time ago. This is why I don't want to sell my books anymore.
Oh yeah, and real quick, guys, I wanted to bring this up too. I didn't have a flyer set up for anything because we found out a few hours ago. The Richard Donner, rest in peace. He passed away, at 91 years old. For those that don't know, Richard Donner is the creator of the Christopher Reeve Superman movies.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff too. Lethal Weapon, The Goonies. And not only that, he was a mentor. If you guys don't know, he was a mentor to Kevin Feige. Yeah, so he was mentor to him, and Kevin Feige always gave him mad respect.
Yeah.
So so rest in peace.
He lived a long life, man. 91, that's a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And he left his mark.
Yeah.
Close to the century.
Yeah, definitely. Those first Superman movies are never gonna be forgotten.
Oh heck no, man.
Mm-hmm.
The third one is.
Yeah.
And the fourth one.
And the fourth.
The fourth one.
The Quest for Peace.
Please, man. Destroy Superman.
Yeah, but those weren't him. Those third and fourth ones weren't him. That's why they were like that.
No. It's always garbage,
like
man.
Yeah, he even has a director's cut, the Donner cut of 1 and 2, and those even better. Yeah.
Forget about it. Rest in power. That's it.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, and I figured drawing says what he says, Shang-Chi hype. He's in the Wong place. That was funny. Wong's camera is just to connect all the movies. Yeah, basically, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, you figure Wong would be there too, because it's an Asian movie. So you know what I mean? Like all Asian characters.
But in the cage match, though, I mean,
Yeah, I would like to see how that is explained. I'm interested. That got me intrigued already. That's
that's the ending.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fucking ending.
Hold on 1 second. We just got somebody else.
Marvel's been doing that.
What's going on, everybody?
Arsenio.
What's up, man?
And it's Zac Efron.
Yeah, so real quick, guys, we're going, man. Art Kemist in the house joined us a little bit late. Yo, what up, Arsenio?
What's going on, man? Happy belated 4th of July. Happy good day.
You was cutting in today or what?
Yeah, man. I was fucking dead, man.
I was dead?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, man.
How you guys
doing? So real quick right here, Copy don't say if y'all all excited for Black Widow, I'll probably be doing a giveaway for the poster later this week. Stay tuned. I'll be honest with you, I'm not excited for Black Widow, man. I'm gonna watch it because I it's like I need to know what's going on. But I just have a feeling that this movie was they waited too long for this movie to come out. Like so much has happened since that to get out a movie that takes place in the way past, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm semi excited. Just to see something new finally, on the big screen, after all this time. But if it wasn't for the fact that, what's her name, Scarlett Johansson had that clause in her contract, this movie would have been out a long time ago. And the thing that pissed me off is that she could have changed it. She had the power to to just say, listen, let's move it to the theaters. But no, she kept it that way.
I heard that
it was kind of messed up.
I heard that her contract didn't allow them to stream it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That it had to be in the movies first.
Yeah, but you can't put something in the movies if there's no movies to put something in.
Yeah, that's why they delayed it.
No,
you know what it is with the movie? These actors, their contracts were different before that, because if the movies were earned a certain amount of money, they get paid more money.
Right.
Depending on the earnings.
So she could have released it to stream.
Yeah, but she probably kicked herself in the ass. Because have you guys been watching the news lately? With all the bed bug stuff and like AMC having like bed bug issues.
Yeah, but that's not every AMC, bro.
Not every AMC, but it's only a few.
Focus on one AMC, and you're over here bugging about some bed bugs. Get out.
Listen, I don't like bed bugs. That's number one. Number two, you don't know what AMC you're going to, and number three, it was more than two. So
and number four,
you like me now?
Bugs. You look like a bed bug.
You got mad bed bugs in Yankee Stadium. What's good?
Yo, Eli.
Yeah, right.
I'm lying.
So you got mad bed
so we got another
back.
fellow NY Warrior that came in late, but he's here. We got my man Eli, Easy the Game Hunter in the house. What's up, Eli?
Late, y'all early.
Yeah, you called me earlier.
This is the new time now. The new time.
Dude,
Hold on, I don't have my headphones, so I don't know.
You didn't get the memo.
What's up, Eli?
Well, nobody uses
but
chat.
it's obviously you didn't get the memo because you wearing that tight ass Spider-Man shirt.
You know my shirt, man. Why you looking at my chest like that for? Damn.
You got a Spider-Man shirt on too?
Yeah. No, I got a shout out CG shirt.
I was talking to Melendez, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So Eli, you can hear us or no? Because you're muted there.
I had to try to put my headphones on because I don't want nobody echoing my microphone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So real quick before we move to the next thing, so we were just talking about the Shang-Chi trailer. We were showing the still shots of him fighting Wong.
Yeah, he was fighting
Wong against Finhead.
So just you have any thoughts about that?
It's dope. I saw pictures like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about it though.
Are you trying to say that it's long overdue that we spoke about it?
Yeah. No, it's dope. I'm glad they actually got Abomination right. He doesn't look like a bootleg dinosaur from the movie Dinosaur. And yeah, it's good. I like it.
No, he doesn't look like the lizard from Spider-Man, from Amazing Spider-Man.
Seriously, but that's cool. That's cool. He's going to be in Shang-Chi. Get his first actual, introduction to the Marvel universe. And hopefully, we'll see him down the line, maybe in like the Hulk series or something, or She-Hulk or whatever.
No, he's confirmed for She-Hulk.
Oh, he's confirmed for She-Hulk? Oh,
yeah. He was cast. Yeah, the actor that plays in everything was casted. That was in the beginning too. Some people say it like the way you just said, like if they just hope. That's been part of the whole She-Hulk from the beginning.
Well, I hope they do a Hulk series.
Yeah, so you late on that one.
Yeah, you late.
Maybe people don't have a lot of hope, that the She-Hulk series is going to be good, or they're waiting to see what it looks like from a trailer or something.
I think it's gonna. I think those Phase 2 shows. Okay, you know what? Let's just dig right into before we get anything else into the Marvel, into the Disney Plus shows and Loki and all that. So just because of that, I think that those shows like Miss Marvel and She-Hulk, and I think those shows will be different than what we're seeing now, because what we're seeing now is just the last remnants of the first phases of the MCU. It's just more character development of the characters that we already know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those next phase in those Disney Plus shows are new characters that are being introduced to the MCU. She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, I forgot the other. We haven't seen those in the big screen, so this will be the first time. So it's going to be new for us. It's going to be more interesting, I would say. You know what I mean? So, what do you guys think about that? About those second ones? No,
I don't think so, bro. I still, I'm gonna stick my ground to it, bro.
Yeah.
Like for Star Wars, you know what you got over there. You got the Holy Trinity working on Star Wars, and they're freaking and they're
Filoni and Favreau.
So you can't compare that to who's behind the fucking scenes of these Marvel shows, because a lot of people, is like you talk about, replay watchability, all this crap. If that's even a word, I don't even know watchability is a word.
No,
But,
replay value.
Replay, yes. But again, it's freaking, I can't even when like this last episode of Loki, for example, I didn't even go back to watch it again. Like I just can't. Like I can't catch myself, and on top of that, it's like they're trying to bet on a lot, and I see a lot of people, they're speculating on these books, and they're jumping on them like crazy, and then next thing you know, it's like everybody should learn their lesson from the previous shows. All those books just freaking ate doo-doo all the way through. And none of them are surviving. But as far as the show like She-Hulk and everything, is again, I watch the shows because I want to get my my own perspective on it. Same thing like right now, I was hearing that there were viewers that went to go to the pre-screening of Black Widow, and they said they hated Taskmaster. Taskmaster was probably the worst thing they could have done to the movie.
I've heard a lot of bad things about it.
Yeah.
So you never know, but am I gonna watch it? Am I excited for Black Widow? Nah.
How hard was it to give him a fucking skeleton like as a fucking face? Like,
a lot of people would say, so I want to see, because you can't go off what other folks say. Like,
you gotta be.
You gotta judge it yourself. I'm glad they're putting it on Disney Access because instead of me going to spend X amount of dollars in the theater, I just pay that one price and watch it at home. Uninterrupted. Yes, I'm gonna do that for that movie. For Shang-Chi, but I don't want to wait because I don't want to be spoiled by anybody else. Especially we talk about it, and although if the movie sucks or not, it's still content for us. You know what I mean? So we still watch it. Yeah, I don't want to see it, and somebody's telling me something about it, and I don't know about it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's gonna be dope action scenes on it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna dig all that. You know what I mean? But I want to know if it was worth it being delayed. That's my biggest thing with this movie. Was it worth being delayed all this time? Are we gonna find out something spectacular about this that we was like, oh, that was worth the wait?
I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Nah. As far as it being delayed, no, I don't think there's gonna be any big surprise other than what we already know about the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be anything like monumental that's really gonna affect the following. Like 4 or 5 movies that are coming out.
Yeah, I heard the end credit scenes are good. I didn't get spoiled on the end credit scenes on that, so I heard there's a few end credit scenes.
But that's probably that's gonna lead into the next few movies. But that's it. Otherwise, the movie itself is just about her, just about giving Scarlett Johansson her due finally as the Black Widow. I think that's it.
Yeah, it's her closure, basically her closure movie and her passing the torch.
Right.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, so speak of that, we could speak about Loki episode 4. I didn't get a chance to, give our thoughts and stuff. I know you guys talked about it on the chop up, but I think Arsenio, Manny, and Eli didn't get a chance to really talk about it. So
I'm not even interested in Loki, to be honest. Like I haven't watched a single episode.
Oh, you haven't? Wow. All right. So.
Yeah, I'm not really too interested about it neither, man. No. I mean, it was a good episode.
We got 0 for 2.
I can't even say what I want to say now. It don't matter to them. You know what I mean?
It was all right.
Daryl excited. Different Loki show up. I've been seeing clips of it, but
it's no fun if nobody's going against me.
I mean, this is the best Loki review ever.
Yeah, it was the best episode out of all of them. So far,
yeah, you're right about that.
So far, it was the best one so far.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guy?
Little guy for it. What's up, everybody in chat? I don't know. It was all right. It was good enough where I'm ready to watch the next one.
Yeah. It wasn't anything monumentally, great, but it was okay. It was better than episode 3. Now I'm ready to see episode 5. To see episode 6 and close this thing out, and see what happens.
I'm saying compared to WandaVision, like WandaVision, the first 2 episodes are boring as hell anyway. So
yeah, if
you compare the 2, it's not like it's that bad.
Yeah, but like I was saying before, so this episode to me it had some wow factors in this episode finally, but it felt like this episode could have been broken into a few pieces. Like they could have put it into episode 3, some of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so that way episode 3 wouldn't be totally, garbage. They could add this, because they put a lot into one episode into this one, you know what I mean? And the timekeepers and stuff, when they were talking, I had a feeling, I was like, yo, something's off with them.
they
you know what I mean?
they sound kind of like robotic.
Yeah, it was kind of fake looking. I'm like, oh, they fake. There's something. These are puppets, And then what happened? They showed that they were robots, and I was like, oh, confirmed.
Chuck E. Cheese
You know what I mean? And then for a split second, when they killed my man Mobius, I was like, I was like, what the fuck? They killed like the best thing on the whole show.
Oh, that was the good part about it.
Then when they killed them off so fast, I was like, it's got to be something with that now, because I don't think they'll kill him off like that. You know what I mean?
That's the best part of the show. Like,
well, they killed fucking this dude in Captain America.
No, but the way they killed him, though, is like, that's true, right? They killed his partner,
Bucky.
No,
Bucky 2.0, 3.0.
He's talking about this guy.
His fucking, what's his name? He's got like 5 different
US
names.
Agent's partner.
Side piece.
Oh, Battlestar.
They killed him off quick too. Yeah,
how they kill him off, and they put him in a storyline recently. He was like a big part of the damn storyline.
Yeah, he's part of the Marvel Universe.
They get on Super Serum.
They gotta make another Infinity movie and bring everybody back to life.
But in the Marvel Universe, he's a C character. He's not even a B character.
No, yeah, he's below. Yeah,
he's like an S character.
Yeah, he's below.
I mean, he was the right fit. He was the right fit for Disney Plus. Again, that's what they're doing. It's just Disney Plus is just filling in the gaps.
Yeah.
I feel, again, they're just building up on it. It's like Big said. For me, even though everybody was saying this last Loki episode was great, I thought it was it.
It was good. I
didn't say it was great, but it was all right.
I don't know. To me, the best part about it was like when they was talking about when they killed Mobius, being that Loki never had a best friend or a friend at all. That he finally had a friend that he like, yo, this is my homie. And then when they killed him off, you see the way his face changed. Like, oh yeah, I done fucked up now. So that was to me. That was like the best part about it.
Yeah, but you know what? Loki was already redeemed. The character for Loki was already redeemed to us in Ragnarok.
Yeah, but he didn't have a friend.
Remember, but this isn't that Loki.
Yeah, no, but it was still our Loki at that time, and so we didn't need another Loki after that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like the Loki character was already redeemed for us. He was already becoming a good guy, and people liked him. And when he died, it hurt all of us when he died. You know what I mean? It was like, oh fuck, the way he died too was messed up.
Yeah, it was.
So bringing him back into the show, I think, harmed the character for me. I don't know if I'm expressing that correctly. Like, because you only remember what's the last of that character, and this show to me is like everything wonderful that we liked about Loki and how he redeemed himself and how he died and how we treasured that. And now we got this show, and it kind of like you forgot about all that goodness already, and this is what you got left. What's happening on this show, kind of spoils it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm expressing what I'm trying to say.
You're expressing it. You're right. Next.
Big shout out to Jack for a moment.
Yeah. Like, so
you
it's kind of like,
we know.
Kind of messed up the character for us,
Yeah.
All right, so before we get to like some show and tell, I got some stuff I wanted to show. There's also this that happened last week, and I know a lot of channels spoke about it, but I didn't get a chance to speak about it. And I think for us, a group like us, NY Words, should be a big discussion because we grade a lot of books. We always have submissions out. And
Blackstone.
Yeah, so you guys already know Blackstone. They acquired CCG. CCG is, the owner of CGC, and I don't know the chat or anybody. I'm not going to give you a history of Blackstone. You can look up Blackstone as an investment firm, and you can see their history and what they're about. But our biggest thing is how does this affect us when we start submitting books now to CGC? Because although we do CBCS mainly, I do still submit to CGC also. You know what I mean? And the guys have CGC orders. We have both accounts. We have an account for CGC and we have an account for CBCS.
No, we don't have CGC account no more.
Oh, it expired already?
Yeah, remember on the 5th.
Oh, on the 5th. May 5th. That's right. We didn't know. But Erod still has his, and we submit through him. When we need CGC, we just submit through Erod because Erod is one of us. So we just, give him our books, and that's it, done. But what does that mean? You know, for us, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about it a little bit backstage, and my thing is that Blackstone is an investment firm, and they invest in shit, right? And one of the roots problems with CGC right now is it's the timing that's taking so long, and the reason is because there's only one location for grading. So I think that their first step is opening up multiple locations to take off the load off of that one place. So when you're producing a product, that's vital, but you're producing a product, but this product takes a certain skill set to get done. You know what I mean? It's not like you can put it on an automated robotic line and they produce or whatever. This is like somebody grading a book and telling you, what condition you think it is. So just down the line, man. Yo, Manny, what are your thoughts on this real quick? If you could talk right now.
I don't. Yeah. I just
okay.
Camera. I don't think that's the problem. I think it's like every time they announce this. I mean, this is just my opinion. They announce there's a private signing every week. You get an email from them, and it's like private signing. And those books are pushed forward because they, when they get them signed, they push those books. They push those books to get graded before anything else in the house when it comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you call them, they say, oh, no, it's not that. But how could that not be it? If you got some graders over there and they're grading the books that are getting signed first before there's any books that are coming in. And then then it takes 2 months, almost 3 months for your books to be put in the system. Like I find that kind of
you're right about that. They tell you that it's not it when you call them, but we know that's it because when we all submitted to McFarlane signing, we did a big order, right? All of us, we combined our order, we did a McFarlane, but we also had orders out there already, and we received our McFarlane books first and fast.
Yeah.
So you knew that they took priority over those private signings over that what was already over there being submitted. So, but they could tell you it doesn't matter. Their actions proved that's correct. You know what I'm saying? So me as a business person, and I'm going to invest in a company, and I know this company makes a lot of money. And then the first thing you do is you root out their problems. And like I said, their biggest thing is their turnaround time. And the reason is because everything is bottled into one location, like the private signing. So my biggest thing to do is as an investor is like, no, we got to get these private signings. If these private signings are getting in the way of our bulk orders, because our bulk orders are where we make our money, which is all the pre-screens and things like that, we have to move that on its own separate location so that doesn't interfere with the production flow of the normal masses. So that's the thing. So when you get that, that's when you're going to start getting the whole different graders being trained and consistency and things like that, that's what I think. So my man Doom says, I know when Blackstone took over the Hilton, they did a lot to make more money, cut a lot of labor, change prices, and cut a lot of stuff. And it wasn't about the customer, but it's about the money. Yeah, because now, Blackstone is a publicly owned company. So now, publicly owned companies answers to its shareholders. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. So it's all about making the money. And a lot of time in business, people that have taken any type of business class or anything like that, the biggest expense in business is labor costs. And the biggest way to cut costs by, a half or by quarter is to cut off the labor force on it. If you could put out the same amount of work with less labor costs, then your profit margins are higher. You know what I mean? So that definitely happens. But in the case of CGC, I don't think that they're going to call off people because the company is growing so much. So if it's growing, if anything, I think you're going to have an influx of hiring, and I think we're going to see more locations pop up. That's my that's what I think.
Okay, no problem.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Get that out by tomorrow, man.
What do you think? What else? Anybody else have any thoughts on this?
I guess not.
Personally, I don't think that they're going to be opening up new locations anytime soon because once you do that, you're talking about people are going to start discovering, like which which office either grades better or like which doesn't damage your books better.
No, but he's talking
You
about
know.
the signings. Put that somewhere else.
Yeah.
Private signings. But I don't think there's no need for private signings anymore. Now the cons are opening up. These artists are going to start going to the cons again. Like, there's no need for that private signing. Do the private signing when you're at the show. Like CGC used, like when they used to do when they were.
They're not going to give that
open.
up because they're making a lot of money from those private signings.
Yeah, they're not going to give it up.
And
so
the
now
artists,
you got to move it somewhere else. That's
and
it.
the artists now have that they can take the time to do what they need to do. Whether it's do remarks or or sign it a certain way. They could do it right then and there. They won't have customers bothering them. At a show or tapping them on the shoulder. So. They're not going to give that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, many. I think it's more cost effective for them to be to do the private signing in an actual show, because when it comes to the show, they have to see who's going to be there, and they have to send people there, and the whole shipping back and forth and all that. Private signing, they could just have the artist come to them. They tell the artist, listen, we'll give you this amount of dollars for every signature you sign, and how many people come in, send the books, and people send in 3,000 books to whatever they get.
Ridiculous.
They get like $20 up, $10 or $20 per book out of 3,000 books. They making money on just being there and signing. That's it. Or they send a witness to the person's house where the guy don't even got to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so
but they don't send nobody to nobody's house. They do it in house. Yeah, and they fly them. They fly them to Florida.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure they pay for all of that for them to come.
Yeah, but it's a one-time expense, so they get that back.
Yeah. So, but check this out. All right? Just listen to me right now. They're spending more money by doing that because you got all these artists coming in. Now you got to pay for their flight. You got to pay for their hotel. That costs money.
Yeah, but it's only one person they're sending.
But a lot of
not
times
a crew,
they do
not
like
a crew of people, multiple days.
Yeah, but remember when they did what was the last signing that they did? It was
right now they're doing the writer and the artist for Stray Dogs.
Okay, and before they had like who they had, like Snyder, Caputo, like they had like a whole crew. I don't know if it was those guys, but they had like 5 people at one time signing, and they had the table right there lined up. I think it was like Chris Claremont and like all these artists.
Right.
And that costs money. Like, you gotta pay for their flight, you gotta pay for their that's they still gonna do the same thing. They still gonna go to the cons. They still gonna do the private signing at the con.
Yeah, but to get these people at the same time at a show, and then you're gonna have to pay for one of your employees to visually watch them as they sign.
Yeah,
for them that's not cost effective.
Yeah, but they do that. Listen, I know the majority of the time they do that after hours. So they'll go to the hotel that they're at, and they'll send somebody there. They'll send them with like maybe 2 guys there, and because I know CBC has done it. CBC has done it at their booth. CBC has done it after hours. So I kind of know a little bit.
You gotta think of it. You gotta think of it this way, Manny. So let's just say, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's just say the Big Apple Con, right? Jim Lee went to the Big Apple Con, right? And he did a signing, right? So they made money off of the signatures there, right? But they only made money from the people that are local to the Apple Con, people that may be a state or 2 away, and all that. So just the East Coast regional, that the Northeast Coast where we're at, right? But if you do host a private signing, now you get everyone from the entire United States to send in books. So you're talking about a pile like this at a convention to mountains mailed in from all over the United States. So they make more money with the private signings. Of course,
I never said they didn't make more money doing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
But
listen, man, I don't know nothing, man. Go ahead, Thoro.
No.
But at the same time, these artists, they get to these private signings and they get overwhelmed because now they have so many books, like the Todd McFarlane incident, where you get books that in the beginning, like a lot of fans want that Todd McFarlane. Then you get the T-Mac and all that, and then people get, they don't know until they get the book back, and then they're pissed off.
Listen, they got T-Mac because How many
Too
books?
many
Like,
books.
I think he had like 5,000 books. He was
Yeah,
signing.
they said how many books he signed. It was like over 5,000 books. Yeah, it was a lot of books.
Well, because they don't put a limit on the books.
Yo, he put out there how much he made too. He made like $145,000 off of that signing alone for those few days. That's a paycheck, boy. That's a payday right there for 3-4 days of just signing your name.
He's not going to turn that down.
Yeah,
of course.
He never has to work again. He doesn't have to make figures.
He did say that he's not going to do that again, though. He did say that. He said if he does that again, it probably won't be for a long time.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again, bro. Look, remember, freaking Perez had a heart attack and everything. I'm done. Yeah, right. He's
no. Hold on 1 second with the whole thing that he's done. Okay, George Perez said he's not traveling if the con's not in Florida. He said he has a couple of cons that his heart is dear to the cons that he will do them.
Yeah,
that's what he said. So just make sure you get your story right.
Okay, all right. That's why I got you here, to make sure I got my story right, bro.
There you go.
Check me.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I just think that this whole move, I think they're gonna end up opening up something else. I think they're gonna open up another location.
I mean, they definitely need to do something, because right now I pulled up their submissions and their turnaround time. You know, for modern, 101 days. For economy, 141 days.
Wow.
Which that's insane. That's an insane wait time.
I got a lower number than that. When I called them the other day, the girl told me, I think she said 90. What is it? 90 days or something, or
she told
64
me 90 days.
I can't remember.
90 days after. So let me.
After they receive it.
So the CGC account that we had, right? The last order that went into that before the price hike, Manny had filled it out, right?
Yeah,
and he sent it to them. Yeah, he submitted 5 books back in April, beginning of April. Yo, can you believe they just marked them receive last week, Thursday, right? Thursday or Wednesday?
Yeah,
June they just 30th. Marked them received. Yeah, June 30th. They just marked them received. Mm-hmm. So it took 3 months for them to mark received, right? So then when Manny calls them, it's gonna take 3 more months for it to be graded. She said 94 days. 94 days.
Yeah.
She told them. So that means those books are gonna be there a little bit over 6 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time. Don't get me wrong. CBCS is backed up also now too. Yeah, they're backed up now also. I submitted 2 orders, one for Gomez and one for. I submitted 1 order for Gomez and 1 order for Amazing Murphinator, and they're marked grading already. But as of June 24th, the books have been there exactly for 3 months. For 3 months. So now, now we're starting the beginning of the 4th month, but they're in grading already. So most likely the books, they'll get them back within a week or so. I want to
say sometime this week. If they're grading already.
We'll get I'll know when the email, because I get the email since I submitted them, so I'll know the exact timeline. So that's still a lot better than CGC, then, you know.
Yeah, on their
especially
website,
if it's taking 3 months.
They're still saying 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, and it doesn't take them to put in your books received freaking 2 months neither.
Yeah. They usually, when you send them to CBCS, they after like a week they mark them received.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Murph said he's on there. He said I'd say by Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
There you go.
Yeah. If I don't hear nothing by Monday, I'm gonna give him a call. For them. So it says CGC just made a power move and cornered the market with the perks that artists and writers wouldn't get at a convention. Yeah. Take into consideration the pandemic, cater to the sign of safety. Yeah, that's right. That's why that worked. Yeah. You know. And real quick, I just want to give a shout out to my man Roman Curtis. He says CGC's new location in Brooklyn. They definitely will benefit from opening up a location in New York City.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, you know? with all the places that we have here.
Everybody go overwhelmed.
But first off, he's saying all the places that we have here, but New York City is very congested. Listen, I'm in construction. You need a warehouse. You need a big warehouse. You need a big warehouse with space and also office space. You're just not gonna just go. You're just not gonna just come here and just be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this building, because
Doesn't
you
have to
can't
be in
just
New
go
York
here and
City.
buy this
They
building.
can have it on Long Island too.
It'll have to be. I would say Queens is probably a place, because they do have a lot of places still open lots around here.
Yo, get the
But
Queens
like
out of here, yo.
Manhattan, listen, I don't care about Queens.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
just
just
live
playing.
here just for now. But
I'm just playing.
they still have a lot of open lots here. Manhattan doesn't have open lots. They could do it in the Bronx.
Well, Manhattan's
too.
out of the question.
Manhattan is out of the question.
Yeah, when I mean New York City, I mean I'm not talking about just Manhattan. I'm talking about all 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot of areas they can look
All
for.
4
They don't even
boroughs.
have to be New York City for, there's spots upstate New York. There's, like Anthony said, Long Island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's different spots. Then when I mean New York City, I mean the whole New York area. You know.
Yeah,
not
we
just
just gotta let the people know, because when people come here from other cities,
they hear New York
think,
City, they think of Manhattan. Yeah.
they think
Yeah.
42nd Times Square. That's why.
Yeah, so real quick, I wanted to give us super chat to my man Roman Curtis. He put up that follow super chat. You know what? We haven't seen this in a minute. You need to get, because Manny's talking a lot today. So you know what? You get the man. You gonna get the Manny roar. You know.
There you go.
Manny for mayor.
You know. Yeah, he said, yeah, raise hell E. He said, blow up Yankee Stadium, new CGC heck. Oh no, get out of here.
Who said
Get
that?
out of here. I gotta have
Maybe they
this
should
title.
blow up freaking Boston.
Yeah, yo,
man.
Godzilla already
man.
blew up the Red Sox.
Yeah.
He stepped
It's
on the
Call
green
Fenway
monster.
Park, bro.
Yeah. He stepped on the green monster. Here, they will give them space, and that Amazon was shut down from. Yeah, right.
Oh please, that
Yeah,
area
but
is a
the
mess,
thing
man.
is, in Queens, they had.
Yeah,
they
if it doesn't
were
make
gonna
sense for coins or cards, CGC isn't opening anything. Comics are a second tier collectible for them. Yeah, that's true. I heard that too. We've been hearing that for years already. That the coins and all that, it's a bigger market for them.
Yeah.
That's what makes a majority of the market for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And people also saying about the pre-screening when it comes to comics, that's what makes them the most money. The modern comics.
yeah, but they
Yeah.
took that pre-screening out though.
No, they put it back.
They put it back. Yeah,
The 25.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's their money maker right there. Those
Yeah,
orders
a
are
lot
like
of-
$500 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stores, they cried foul when CGC did that, and like 2-3 days later they wound up putting it back.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I do want to say that I didn't mention on my show was that with the Blackstone takeover and all these people that had invested money into it, one of the biggest things that I will say is going to change is you better start kissing your fucking 9/8 goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, because they were giving 9/8 away to people. Like I said, I got 9/8 on freaking books. I got 3/4 ticks. So that was like their way of trying to get, be like, all right, you know what, Joe? Yeah, this is really a 9.2, 9.4, but we're gonna give you a 9.8 so that you can come back and do business with us again. So with this being expanded like that, 100% you better start kissing your 9/8 goodbye.
That's
Because
right.
they're not gonna give those 9/8s anymore like that. And then again, people were complaining. I've said this before. People complained about the wait times, did all that stuff. And with hiring more people, opening up more facilities, the prices are gonna go up for coin grading, card grading, comic book grading, all that stuff all across the board. But that's one of the things I will say. Those 9/8s, yeah, they're not gonna be as how we see them so often now. Like where we just see so many 9/8s flooding the market. You're not gonna see that anymore.
The ratio to grade, from the price of grading to the value outcome, it's the margin is huge, and that means that there's money on the table that they're leaving. And that's the first thing like an investor's gonna look at. They was like, wait a minute, did you pay $200 for this book and now I graded it at a 9.6, 9.8 and it's worth now $3,000, $4,000, $5,000? Why am I charging you only freaking $20, $30 to grade this? I should be charging you like $600, $700 or more to grade it.
Right.
Book of that caliber, because you're still gonna make a $2-3 grand off of it. Trust me, that is coming big time.
What do you
Big
think
time.
that they're gonna charge extra depending on the grade that you get?
They do that now, bro.
yeah,
On the
there's
They
low,
do
gonna
that
be-
with
the
Silver Age,
shipping.
Golden Age stuff.
Yeah,
They
there's
ship-
gonna
they
be a
change the
grade. Like if a
shipping on
book
you.
grades a certain price, I think what's gonna happen is like if there's a book that they know is a key book and it's already graded out at certain prices, if the book grades a certain price, that's the price you're gonna end up paying for it. You know, or close to investment price on it. That could happen. With Blackstone,
talking-
everything, all that is up in the air now.
Right
Like,
now
that-
they
that
do
could
it
all
based on
happen.
the raw value. You know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
sometimes the graded value is subjective. It depends on what it's going for at that time.
Yeah.
Just like books go up, you know, from week to week, books also go down.
Yeah.
So to me, something like that is kind of hard to do.
It's like stocks. It's always gonna fluctuate.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you guys. So I'm just talking about how you're not going to see 9/8 as often. Now, are you guys personally going to be more cautious when you're purchasing slabs, for example, looking at the shit that's inside closer and just being like, you know what, there ain't no way this was a 9/8. Are you guys going personally? For me, I'm going to say I am. I'm going to start looking at shit. Like if I purchase and somebody has a 9/8 label on it, and you know that there's a lot of 9/8 gifts out there, I'm going to start being more cautious about how I purchase things and start looking at the books on the inside and be like, well, how the hell is this a 9/8? And then you got this book over here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but-
are you guys going to be more on the cautious side?
We still
anyway.
do that. We still do that, I think. I mean, when we go to lines and they're in the slab, we go, yo.
Well, I should say like new collectors, Manny, my bad. Because like for us, we'll check. Like new collectors, they just see, okay, it's a 9/8, boom, I'm taking it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you think about it, you got the company putting their name behind it. So just like Big just said, the price is going to go up. And then when it goes up, people who get their books now, they see that grading, like, you know what, CGC graded it. I don't have to worry about the money. Now, when people start losing money, like, for instance, you guys who have, like, expensive books, and you sell that book, somebody emails you, like, yo, you know, this is not a certain grade, then you could, like, CGC should be responsible for that because they're the one that put that grade on there. They put their name on that grade on there.
Yeah, you ever read the terms and contracts of the CGC?
I have never read that shit.
Okay, so you need to read that then.
But still, they still putting their fucking name on. I mean, their number on it.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
But
So if that's the case, that's like saying, well, go ahead.
While the company's name may be on there, they're not initially responsible because it's the person that actually grades it. Now, if they screw up, then hey, they screw up. But the company itself isn't held responsible.
All right, so we actually have a question. Like Manny, Mr. Manny from me over here talking about read the clauses, right? All right, you have a ASM1, right? You get it back up A5. Now they charge you. Money. I'm just saying they charge you whatever price it is for grading the A5, right? Now let's say you pay $500 for the grading and then you sell it. What are you gonna do when that person complains?
But when you get the book back, do you inspect it?
Well,
I inspect all my books. Man.
Now, question: if you know that the book, that book should not receive that grade, okay, and you know that when you sell it to someone, that they may bark at you, would you honestly send that book back to get it redone to get a proper grade?
Bro.
Nobody will ever do that.
Nobody's gonna do that.
Man. Yeah. They already know. There's a big freaking price difference between a 9/8 and 9/6. And again, you got people coming into this.
Even though you know honestly that book may not be a 9/8, even though there's a 9/8 on there.
That just causing more problems. You're right.
Okay, you send it back then.
Yeah, but now you Manny for sure. I know you know. Dealing with CGC, their customer service is trash.
Right.
Now you got to deal with customer service because now you have to resend your book. Now they owe you money or they don't owe you money, whichever way you want to talk about it with the clauses, right?
Wait another 6 months.
Then you got wait another 6 months. Now you're losing money on the sale. So now what? Come on, Manny from there. Let's hear this. Let's hear his answers.
Bro, my answer is gonna be suck a dick in Marky's voice. And second, I'm not gonna do anything, man. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna keep the book the way it is, and that's it. You tell the person it's a 9/6. If you want to send it back, that's on you. What are you gonna do?
That's pretty much what it really comes down to, bro.
Exactly. That's you go to the comic shop, you gotta tell them, yo, you can't charge me CGC 96 for $500, and the book don't look like a 96. You know, like he's gonna look at you. He's gonna be like, "Yo, get out my store."
Don't buy the book.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't buy the book. You don't buy it neither.
I like
But that means that you're gonna hold on to that book for a very long time. That's all.
Sell it to
that means that you're gonna lose out.
I like what Wilbur said in the chat real quick. He said they are bumping your grading tiers based on the final grade. Talk about a conflict of interest. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing, man. That's fuckery at its finest, bro.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do you do it too with like these newer books that when they come out, they really don't have any value outside of like cover price? Because a lot of the books that get graded now are modern books, from like recently released stuff. So like, how are they gonna figure that out?
Here's the thing, Eli. We talked about it, right? We talked about it on the chop up, and we said, and we're like, yo, they should wait a year or even a little bit more before you could even allowed to submit new books, so that CGC could properly, or any grading company, CBCS as well, so they could properly come down to terms and say, you know what, this is the first appearance of blah blah blah, or this is this, that, and the third, because they don't do that shit. They rely on us to submit our shit, type it up in the computer, and say this is the first appearance of freaking Arsenio.
Yo, I did that to CBCS, and they still didn't put the first appearance in the book. It was the what is her name? Dawn. First appearance of Dawn. Yeah, the Snake Eyes chick.
Yeah,
and
Dawn Moreno.
That's issue 217 in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And I sent it to them, and I told them this is the first appearance of Dawn Moreno, and they never put it in.
They never put it on the label?
Yeah, I don't even think CGC puts it on the label neither.
Yeah.
Call them up, raise hell, and get a...
Nah, you can't raise... They won't...
charge for a reholder.
Steve said that when Steve Brock, president of CBCS, he's been on here many times. He's been on the show many times. He said that when it comes to that, it's a combination of both. It's the company, the publisher, and they do listen to the fans, also the hobbyists also.
Yeah.
So they all have to come to like an agreement to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they check with like IDW and stuff like that. Right. And
if I'm not mistaken, it's not her first appearance with her outfit on. It's just, I think it's just her.
Just her first appearance as herself.
Yeah. Is that the one?
Herself, yeah.
That's Dawn Moreno, not Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
That's the one that the cop that just came out with that she gets her arm chopped off.
No, that's not. That's a new one. We're talking about 250 something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the issues, I think that's 217 though, but that's her first appearance. But it's like 2 something.
Yeah. So guys, the whole subject with Blackstone and CGC, I know that's not going to be a topic that is going to be ended. You know what I mean? That's going to be something we're going to be ongoing, especially once we start seeing the effects and the changes. And I'm pretty sure that's going to make for more topics and more content. And we're going to be either loving it or hating it. One or the other is going to happen.
And let me tell you something. They did it at the right time, because typically this is for a lot of businesses, this is the beginning of the fiscal year.
Oh,
so
yeah,
this fiscal
July,
year is going to change everything for CCG. Not
my
just,
company too. This is the fiscal year. The beginning is July to July. Yeah.
So July of next year, we're going to look back and see, like, is CGC the same company? What changes have been made?
Yeah.
What changes? How did it affect the industry?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, we've seen this happen before with CBCS when they were bought by Beckett, but the difference is that Beckett was a grading company for collectibles already, so we wasn't worried. We knew that it could only enhance them. You know what I mean? So with Blackstone, they're not a grading company. They're not another collectible company. It's just an investment firm. So let's see how that affects it.
Yeah. And Jay-Z don't care about your comics, man. Just
it shows how a lot of people with deep pockets. A lot of people with deep pockets are getting into the comic industry.
Oh yeah.
You're right about that in the card game.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also like with Jay-Z, that to me that's not even news. Who cares? Because he's not really a comic person. But if it was someone like say Eminem, Eminem, you know, he always had his comic collection. He's been always into comics, and we know that he's a heavy, or somebody like Method Man that's into comics, always been glad. Then I wouldn't be too, you know, I wouldn't be worried if it was them because they understand the comic market, you know.
The only reason I can see JC in this getting into this industry is because it's a quick flip of money. Easy way to like put your money in. Easy way to put your money in and still get more money
out.
Clean your money out.
These kids don't got to work a day in their life for the rest of their lives, and their grandkids, and their great grandkids.
That's because they did the hustle, so they didn't have to, you know.
Comic is another hustle. You think about it. You put your money in.
He did his work.
Yeah.
Jay-Z did his work.
He put his time in, man.
All right,
I don't know nothing about Jay-Z. What are you talking about? Salsa. Hector Lavoe, the GOAT.
And he didn't even acknowledge that. He's just looking at you like,
Yeah, Manny.
Yeah, squish your head.
Oh,
that's good. I'll tell you, man. Keep going. Anthony's coming with some good comebacks for you, man. I'm liking it.
You know what? Though I didn't even hear what he's. I didn't even see what he did.
He just squished your head like that. You know how?
Oh, he went like this.
Yeah. He squished your head.
I see.
My bad. That wasn't the one.
Yeah, so you know what? I got some stuff that came in over the week while we was doing our little vacation. Oh, hold on real quick before we fucking James is an asshole, yo. You say, shout out to King of Golden State with the $2 super chat. He said, looks like we've reached our threshold. You know. Oh man. So you know what? I'm gonna give him a super chat video for that one.
Damn, for $2.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door.
So my man Jason just
give him a video for $2, bro.
Yo, he just
be $5, bro.
He just paid his rent. So I gave him the,
That's gonna be CGC when they be like, you get your books when you pay more.
You know, hey yo, BLC, shout out to BLC. Look, he said the cat is here. And look, he already taking jabs at you, Manny.
Oh my god. Fucking go wash your ass, man.
Bird.
You smell like fucking sewer ass, man. Get out of here. Nasty fucking guy.
No, James, we didn't reach our threshold. It's time for some show and tell, baby. You know, and my man who's left just now.
Manny.
Yo, meow.
He chased the bird away.
Yeah, you chased the bird away, man.
BLC said, like, you want to talk about me? Because Power.
Yeah. No, there you go. Yo, it was like, man, the bird chased you away.
You saw that, man? You saw freaking BLC, man?
He got your power.
Yeah, he come on power. Freaking mama. Bicho, BLC.
Yo, so anybody want to go first?
Nah, I'm gonna go, man. I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah. I you told me you didn't have anything to show. Yeah. So give me final thoughts and shout outs now. Go ahead, Manny.
Final thoughts and shout outs.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. AG, Jonathan, and Cholula's Comics and Tat, they had like a live thing.
Yeah.
The other day, and they gave us a nice shout out, man. You know, the NY Warriors, and about the auctions and them buying stuff. They were talking about stuff they were buying, and AG was showing things, and he bought a book off of me and Erod from the collection, and
nice.
Big shout out to them, man. They've been here since the beginning as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So big shout out to them, and
Cholula don't be promoting though. He don't be promoting. When he does, they just go live.
Yeah, he just goes live. Yeah,
that's what Cholula.
So we don't really know.
He needs a haircut though, man. He needs to cut that hair, bro. He looks like a real crazy dude, yo. But anyways, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it, man.
No doubt, Manny. All right, man. We'll talk to you, Manny.
All right, man. All right. We talk shit about everybody on the panel tomorrow morning. No problem. Gotcha.
All right,
later, cuz.
Are you leaving?
Man. All right, you know what? So let me go first, Rookie. Y'all mind if I go first?
Man, go ahead.
I don't have much, but go ahead.
All right. So first, I want to give a shout out to my man Thoro, Keep It Thoro Comics. He hosted his first Why Not app auction, like a week ago or so, and I thought it was dope. I'm gonna post some stuff for sale. I haven't applied for hosting yet because I don't have the time to host for an auction right now. With all my weekends are gonna be moving now. So I picked up this book for him. It was Impulse Buy. It's one of my favorite books. I have already multiple copies from back in the day. Wolverine number 50, you know, first appearance of the Shiva Weapon X.
Let me tell you something. When that book first came out, I thought that was like the best thing since sliced bread, man. It was such a great book.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great cover.
I was like, ooh, yeah, great
man.
cover, man. So yeah, I have a few of them. I'm gonna send all of them to CBCS, try to get that 9.8 out of them, you know. So real quick before I keep going, I want to give a shout out to my man right here.
Let me know, man, because I have one too.
Heroes Reborn Comics with the 199 super sticker. Yo, thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. And you know what? Let's give him this. You know, we heard the Manny roar earlier. Let's give him the Manny meow. That's the unedited raw version of that. You know. So yeah, shout out to Thoro. It was quick shipping, came packed excellent, like always. You know, my brother Thoro knows how to pack his shit. You know what I mean? And it was an easy process, man. He didn't have to wait around for money, right? Like as soon as I won the auction, it automatically took it out of my account. You know, like you didn't have to wait on payment.
But if you ever do send it, let me know because I have one here that I definitely would probably get a 9.8. So
okay. So my next CBCS order, let me know.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll submit it with my order. Yeah.
Get a 9.8.
So then I got my order in. I got an order in from shout out to Skeleton Comics guys. Like I said in the beginning of the show, NY Warriors gives you 10% off your first order. So does EMW 10 and Thoro 10. So I got my 2 copies in of Star Wars High Republic issue number 6.
I still didn't get to read that yet.
You know, got that. Had that on pre-order. Then I'm not really into the new Captain America story based on that synopsis. I'm like, ugh. But I did like the Alex Ross cover.
That is a nice cover, yeah.
It shows you, it's a wraparound cover. It shows you the all versions of, Captain America, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
So I picked that up. I was, for cover. That was a cover pickup for me. Then my Spawn Universes. That's Anthony. He got me a couple of, 2 of the covers that I didn't have. I had asked him to pick them for me, and then because I already had these on
pre-order.
Yeah, on pre-order. So which is dope.
That medieval Spawn is nice.
Yeah, they came out nice. These.
Yeah, it did.
So I got those. So I'll crack one of those open now since I have 4. I have 4 different covers.
Yeah.
And I got this from Skeleton also.
Oh, nice.
Got my Star Wars Insider. Freaking dope ass cover. I want to send these. I want to send these to get graded. This one and my other Peach Momoka one, the first one that came out with him and Grogu. Yeah. But I'm waiting for CBCS because their magazine holder's coming now in the summer. So nice. I'm gonna send it to them.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that too.
And then I have my monthly band box. The band box is they sponsor the CBCS Hot List guys, and they have this comic box for $75 a month. You get a slab. You get the same book, a raw copy of the book that's slabbed for reading purposes. You also get a stand for it. You get one of those wall stands that you can use for a wall, or you could use it to stand like on the desk. The slabs, and you get a couple other discount things in there in the giveaway. So the one I got this week, but I'm gonna cancel it. This is my second one. I don't want to keep paying $75 for these. It's a lot of money. Yeah. So I got Venom 30. The Rhine segment cover.
Okay.
And then they send you a 9.8 slab.
Oh, nice.
Signed by Donnie Cates. Yeah.
Cool.
Is that Cat Whiskers? Is that his signature?
Yeah, that's his signature.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty ugly signature he has.
Yeah, but with $75, you kind of basically the slab.
Yeah, it's a good price. You get good value out of it, especially like those little stands cost like about $10.
Yeah, because you're talking about $40 to get it graded, and then another $25 for the signature. Yeah.
Then this is the stand, so you get one with every package.
That's
not bad.
Put that on the wall.
Then you get entered into some giveaway. You do scan code and all that. So it's pretty dope. And then I got a couple of toys that came and had on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. So I have this is the Transformers the movie, the studio series based on the 86 Transformers the movie cartoon. So this is Cup.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So this is based on the movie, which is dope.
Right.
They look just like them. It comes with a nice little stand in there with a background and everything. It comes with all the different pieces for his hands. Like, you know how his hands turned into like that like some, you know, like some saw shit or whatever. Like it has all the different multiple pieces. And then I got you know, if I got a cup, I had to get my man Hot Rod.
Yeah.
And the review on this figure is like masterpiece quality. Like they're giving this figure the best cartoon accurate Hot Rod out there, even better than the masterpiece version of it. You know,
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty dope. It comes with everything. It comes with the matrix of leadership. He comes with his hand, you know, like the saw part when, you know, he's cutting that squid in the movie.
Oh, cool.
Like, yeah, it's pretty dope. It comes with the back of it. It turns into like a stand where he's like inside of Unicron. So you could like reenact that scene where he's holding the matrix, you know, and thing, which is pretty dope. Yeah, really liking this figure. This is gonna get open once I'm gonna have a display for them.
You got the touch.
Yeah. The artwork is dope too on the side. Huh?
Yeah, it is. On the front too.
That is pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Black Series, like the Star Wars.
Do they have any more that you're gonna get?
Hell yeah. They have Grimlock is out. Everybody in the movie, man. Everybody that was in the movie.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Those
Everybody that was in the original Transformers movie. Just pretty dope. I'm not getting everybody though. Too many.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot.
I am gonna get Grimlock though. Grimlock looks dope, and it comes with the figure of Wheelie, so you can sit him on top of him.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
You go.
Oh, okay. No, who's it?
Thoro,
It doesn't matter whoever. It doesn't matter.
Go ahead, because you're on top. Go ahead.
Look, I'll go last. Like,
Whoa.
Pause.
You were above me. Okay. How's that? Well, don't know how else to put it, man.
So I got a couple. It's only 4 books. Nothing crazy. I wanted to pick this one up. I think this was crossover number 7. This is the Chip Zdarsky Virgin variant for that crossover issue number 7. They put Chip Zdarsky on a missing poster right there. I have to get it, man, because he's literally my favorite writer right now from Marvel.
Not just that, he drew that.
Yeah, he did this. Yeah,
so that's cool.
This as well. Yep.
I didn't know that he actually drew some covers.
He does a lot of stuff. A lot of people don't realize. And then, of course, man, shout out to my boy Dave. He was watching the Indie Spotlight show.
Oh, okay.
He said that he had, and freaking this is the hardest one to find, actually, is the Virgin variant of this book. And even the regular trade dress of this Firefly book is freaking super tough to find as well. Was only, I think there was one listing from the time that we had gone live last week of this book. And you don't come across it that often. It's artist by the name of Franny, and Andy was just talking about how we should be on the lookout for this artist because you never know what this artist will move on to. And from there, you know how people like to go back to their original first pieces that they've ever done in comic books. So and then of course I had to pick this book up because this book is freaking in beautiful condition for an all black cover. Talking about Legends number 5. This was the first the cameo appearance of the Justice League International. I don't know if you guys remember, but you see everybody's missing. If you go to issue 6, you see all of them flying kind of across the cover all together along with Shazam. Yeah.
That series also, you could have the first appearance of Amanda Waller in that series. It's a good book.
And then on top of that, anything for me with Shazam, I was like, I don't leave it there for $1. Yeah. And then last but not least, this is a book that a lot of people really don't look out often for, should I say, Champions number 19. This is the first appearance of what the hell was this girl's name? She ends up becoming Snow Guard. No, she ends up becoming Snow Guard, but she I can't remember her name, man. It's hard as hell. But it's her first appearance in this book. It's in issue 19. This is definitely a great book to just add, man. Have it if you guys find it, come across it, add it to your collection, because you again just never know what a lot of these characters turn into. I mean, they're trying to like literally hit every aspect of every different culture when it comes to Marvel. So this is one of the first appearances for this girl that ends up becoming Snow Guard. So this book I always consistently look for. I don't really come across too often, but my boy Dave had a copy. Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Amka
Aliak.
Eliak or something. I don't know. Yeah. But it's I don't come around that damn book too often. So I freaking saw it at Dave's place, and I had to scoop it up. I don't leave that book there at all. But that's it for me.
All right, cool.
Nothing else.
All right, so real quick in the chat, just want to give a shout out to a few people that joined us. We got my man Joker in the house, so East Meets West Comics / NY Warriors. He's on vacation still, guys, but he'll be back tomorrow night in the spotlight. Who else here? Turk Hollinger in the house. We got my man BXPR Collect in the house. We got Joseph Patalon in the house. We got my man Hip Hop's
and me.
Hip Hop's and me. My man Steve. I'm gonna just call you by your name, bro. Steve. We got my man Steve in the house. We got Comic Stash 416 in the house. Kid Collect the Comics is in the house. Who else is in here? I think that's it. I think I caught up everybody that I didn't get a shout out to. And that's everybody. And we're gonna go with Anthony next.
First, I want to give a shout out to Steve. Steve, that was a great anime show that you and the guys were doing. Keep it up. I look forward to seeing the next one. But last week I got Black Widow number 8.
Okay.
All right. Adam Hughes.
Daredevil number 31, which I like this cover. With he looks like an angel, but in some ways a devil at the same time.
The red is the red.
Yeah, man. The Apartment of Truth. This is the main cover. But the start the new arc of the Bigfoot arc. This company is going to be ending soon. Bad Ideas. We got ENIAC number 4.
Okay.
Managed to get it from Midtown Comics. Spawn number 319. The Francisco Matina.
Blue tape.
No, the those old school. Remember?
I also got the Star Wars High Republic.
I hopped off Star Wars, man. I said,
now, this is the last one I'm going to be getting.
Are you ready?
Hey, y'all better get your asses on that issue 7.
Yeah.
You better pre-order that.
Really?
That's all I'm going to say.
They didn't give me the incentive variant, so I unsubscribed. I said, no incentive.
Y'all better make sure y'all get your orders for issue 7.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for the heads up. Nah, hey, man, I'll wait another issue.
I've been getting them consistently, so.
It's been good to me.
Yeah. The crossover,
Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come number 4.
Nice.
Then, just to give everyone a heads up, I don't know if everyone knows. I know on the panel you guys know, but I don't know about the chat. That was Stray Dogs. They're coming out with a bunch of reprints this week. Like the 4th print of number 1, the 3rd print of number 2 and 3, and the 2nd print of number 4. So and they're all going to be different horror covers. So if any of you guys missed it, pre-order from your LCS and contact them and try and get it by Wednesday. So
You know what thing? Also, I wanted to point out to everyone: make sure y'all pick up if this is something y'all into. Get that Walking Dead that's coming out tomorrow. I've been talking about this for a while back because this came out. It's gonna be that issue that comes out tomorrow is gonna be the first appearance of Clementine, guys, from the Telltale games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you make sure y'all pick that up.
Yeah, first time in comics. That black and white cover too. And
that 1 in 10. She's on the cover. Yeah, that 1 in 10.
Oh, okay. So the 1 in 10 is the main one to get, not the.
Yeah, I think
I would get the regular cover too. The regular cover looks nice too, but the 1 in 10 is she's on the cover on the 1 in 10. It's just like a sketch of her.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
might
I think
want to get
there's
that.
2 incentives with her on it. The black and white versions though of the regular covers.
All right, I'm gonna have to check it out real quick.
Yo, all right, what's up, everybody in the chat?
Art
So
Kemist in the building.
yeah, you know it. Thank you, Eli. So I got these books. I was trying to get them from Anthony, but he went to the LCS and they didn't have them. I wanted the black and white sketch.
Sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
Understand.
I wanted the black and white sketch, but I couldn't get it, so I got these. So I got the 3 regular
Yeah,
for you.
that black and white sketch is that's really hard to get.
Yeah, and then I have one on eBay, and I got this for super cheap. So I got this guy. I like the cover. You know, not a big hit, but it's still a nice cover. So I got these for you. The Wonder Woman. Then I got these books right here. I got the America Chavez #4 that comes out this tomorrow. ASM 70. And I got this one is like my favorite cover out of all of them. The Dr. Ock. It's a cool cover.
Nice.
And so I got that Joe Bennett, that Immortal Hulk 48. And then you have X-Men 1. So I got that with the poster as well.
Showing comic books that haven't come out yet officially, man. What's the matter with you?
So what's today? It's comic book. It's comic book Eve, man. Children of the Atom #5. Yeah, another X-Men 1. Then you got the Peach from Moko cover. And my favorite out of all the X-Men is Scotty Young. I know a lot of you guys are not Scotty Young fans, but I am. So that's my favorite cover.
I'm looking to pick that one up.
Then you got the Stonebreakers. Yeah, that's cover. Yeah, the Stonebreakers connecting cover. So if you guys are looking for this, check that out.
Oh, okay.
Then you got this nice Captain America cover. It is Captain America 30.
Yeah, Alex Ross,
yeah. Then you got the Werewolf by Night 32, the facsimile, for those who don't have the regular one. Then you have Star Wars 14, the Bounty Hunters 14 exactly. Okay. With Yoda on the cover. Then I got this nice Star Wars Insider with Luke Skywalker. And then I have the Insider with the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
that. And then for you guys who are collecting cards, if you're gonna get cards to try to collect or try to like invest in, you got these cool cards. These are hard to get, but if you get them on eBay, try to make a deal and get them. They come with like I think 5 packs, and then you have a chance to get 2 signed cards, and then like I forgot what the other one was, but it's a cool set. It came out. So I got that. And then this is on the store, like selling out quick as hell. The Batman Hush. I took one out the box. You can see it. Check it out.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Damn, that is nice.
And it's heavy too. But yeah.
It looks nice.
That's Koto Bukia.
What happened?
What company is that?
I forgot. I took it out the box. I didn't look at the box. What company makes it? I forgot.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
They look dope.
Yeah, you was right, Biggs.
Jurassic Park Blazer.
Yeah, Biggs, you was right.
Yeah, right. It's the artifacts. Yeah, Koto Bukia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came out years ago with a Superman version of it, of a Koto Bukia. Yeah, it matches to scale with that one, and it's Jim Lee's. Superman. I have it up there. The box is up there. I haven't.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll display it once. I move. I did a video about it years ago.
And that's it. I have more stuff, but I put a whole bunch of stuff in the long box, so that's it.
Yeah. All right. And Eli, you got some stuff?
Yeah, I got some stuff. I haven't been buying too many, like I've been trying to focus my collection more nowadays, but I mean, I got some stuff to show.
All right, guys. So you know what time it is, guys. Story time with Eli.
Story time with Eli.
Got my backup singers. So I got some books off of Instagram. But the dude, he sent me some cards with them as well. He put up some Marvel cards for sale. So I got a couple of the Series 1 cards. I got the Stan Lee. I got Captain Britain. I got 2 Marvel girls. I got Shulky for all the Shulky love fanatics. Rogue and 2 Storms, because Storm is another one of my favorite X-Men, so I had to get 2 of them. So he sent those to me with my books and everything, so those are cool. My haul is going to be very Valiant heavy because, again, I'm really trying to like finish up some of my Valiant books and everything like that. But
Yeah,
I got a couple of cool things this weekend. There was a sale in my shop. There was buy one get one on all comics. I found this, and I actually had no idea this existed because I'd never seen a newsstand of this. But Wildcats Adventures #5, badass grifter cover. If y'all don't know, this was the series that was based on the animated cartoon. And it's a newsstand version, as you can tell with the barcode. And I've never seen it out there before, and it was $1. So, hey, why not? Another book I didn't know there was newsstands of. Team 7 #2, and that's it. It's only Image books I got. Valiant stuff.
Yo, Biggs, check the private chat.
I found Shadow Man Dead Side #2. This is a really hard series to find from Valiant. It was a 4-issue series that only ran for 3 issues. And it was written by Paul Jenkins and Ashley Wood, the artist, on Spawn and Philadelphia and everything like that. They worked on this. And it was a really good storyline. It's probably one of the best Shadow Man runs. Unfortunately, they never finished the run. But if you pick up the Shadow Man trade paperback, the new one that just came out, it actually has the script for the 4th issue, so you can actually read the full storyline in it and everything. So, but yeah, this is pretty dope, pretty hard to find book from Valiant. I know I showed the first issue, but I had it right here just in case y'all didn't see. That's the first issue.
Nice cover.
Another really rare Valiant book that I saw. It's been sitting there, and I'm like, I never see this book ever on eBay. It's been on my watch list for a long ass time on my comic shop. Never showed up. But this is the Shadow Man #2 variant. I don't know what the ratio was on this. It was $1. It's got a lot of spine ticks. Probably got like 5 or 6, and there's a couple on the back. It's probably like a 7.0 copy, but I can't find one. Not even on eBay. I can't find one. So I just grabbed the one that was there. It was sitting there, and I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, cool.
I grabbed the final Valiant book, the last book published by Valiant before they went out of business. The Turok Evolution. This was like a giveaway with the video game. So yeah, pretty dope. What else we got? Nothing crazy. Nexus, the 50th issue. Just saw it there. Again, it was buy 2 get 1, buy 1 get 1, whatever. I was just like, I need an extra book. Let me grab this Nexus. This is the 1 in 15 Uncanny X-Force Ed McGuinness, #19. Right? Crazy dope variant. This is another book that I can't find really low print run series, and the 1 in 15, especially from this time period in Marvel, people weren't really picking up stuff. So this is another hard to find kind of like ratio variant. And I found a newsstand copy of the last issue of Beyond miniseries. I never read this miniseries. I just remember the cool cover with Venom, with Scorpion as Venom. And that's about all I remember, but it's the newsstand version. And that's really it for that. Rest of them, I'll just go through real quickly. Dr. Tomorrow, this is when he fights Nazi Exo Manowar. They retconned the Exo Manowar freaking story, and they said that, the Nazis got a hold of the armor before Exo Manowar ever got a hold of it, and whatever, they tried to retcon it, and it didn't really work, but it worked, but it didn't work, because they tried to they rebooted everything, so they just changed the origins around. And there's #1. That's it's a nice Mike Mignola cover, create that Hellboy. Working on Valiant, didn't know that was his artwork. Time Walker #12, nothing crazy there. Bloodshot number 28. Actually, it's from the Rampage storyline when Bloodshot goes crazy and starts killing everybody. Hardcore, you know, got Turok on there teaming up with Hardcore. Anything with Turok on it, especially, I grab it because I like the character Turok. He's a pretty badass character. Archer Armstrong number 4, Barry Windsor Smith cover. You know, classic Barry Windsor Smith. A lot of people don't like him, but I mean, you know, he's a legend. He's classic. His Conan run. You know,
I like 70s. Barry Windsor Smith. Not only that, he also did all the Weapon X. You know.
Yeah, he did a lot for Valiant in the beginning. A lot of people, you know, don't remember. You know, he did Archer Armstrong. You know, Eternal Warriors. I mean, he did like, you know, a lot of good artwork. This is number 2, or actually no, number 3.
Right.
But yeah, he was great.
So I got music on in the background.
Oh, my bad.
You're gonna get me copyright stricken.
Word, man.
My bad. I had the headphones on. My bad.
Wow, it's just gonna come up. I know it.
You're gonna get that strike.
Yeah, Shadow Man.
The chemist.
Always thought about getting a luchador mask that looks like that. Just a really crazy cover. Baron Samedi on the cover, one of Shadow Man's key characters. Rye number 6. Anything from the first 10 issues of Rye is freaking ridiculously hard to find. And that's all I'm gonna show for right now. That's everything I got. You know, again, I got some Eternal Warriors too, but you know, shit. That's all I got. That's it.
All right, guys. So that was
the end of story time with Eli.
No stories this week, just comics.
Yeah, right. Straight up comics. Yeah. So, like my boy James King of the Golden State likes to state all the time, I think we've reached our threshold. You know, we reached that 1 hour and a half mark. You know, nice and early because I gotta work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down the line and let everybody give their final thoughts and shout outs real quick. Go hold on 1 second. You wanted to share something, right, Thoro?
Yeah. This is the reason why I was trying to share with you guys about Star Wars the High Republic issue number 7. So I was trying to get this to you guys right away, but it literally just sold out on this website right now. So this is supposedly supposed to be the first cover appearance and the first appearance of Darth Krall. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why issue 7 is going to be going crazy, and the people are going after this one for these store variants because the other variant, including the 1 in 25, really don't show any of the characters. This is the only one that has it. So if I were you guys, try to see if anywhere else has it. I know I tried checking other places. This one was Black Flag Comics. I thought they were still going to have some. But yeah, it just sold out. The whole damn thing here just freaking turned to sold out. But yeah, badass freaking cover by Mike Mayhew. And again, people are trying to get that Virgin cover. Yeah. So be aware of that, man. I'm just trying to share the news with you guys. That way you guys are ahead of the game. So yeah, that's
the trade is fine to me though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I like
really
trade
for the Virgin variants.
Yeah, I know the Virgin will probably go for more money out of the two, but I like the trades. I like to know what the book is. You know,
if I want a Virgin, I get a price.
That's a nice cover too. And you know what? Now that you brought that up real quick, Thoro, I noticed like these store exclusives. Some of them have been getting nice little comeback. You know, like
they're getting smarter. They're getting smarter.
Yeah.
By putting these characters who are supposed to be appearing, they're putting them on the covers now. So now this, because you know at one point how we all talked about it, how we all said like store variants aren't shit anymore because it got so oversaturated.
Yeah.
So now to go against that in order to keep the whole store variant stuff going, this is what they're doing now. They're trying to go to this, kind of business model where it's being smart.
Well, you remember Rob Liefeld did that shit with his character. It was like, oh, this covers the first appearance of my character or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
even though I gotta admit, the Mayhew, the shadow variants that he did with Star Wars, the High Republic 3, 4, and 5 and 6, they all sold out. The shadow variants, you know, but it's just like this. It's one person holding a lightsaber or a dual lightsaber. That's it.
Okay.
You know, and they all sell well.
Okay.
And this is coming out August 26th, guys. So just in case, it says right there on the bottom, releases 8/26 for anybody that doesn't know. release date. So if you guys can find them, and even if you can't get your hands on this, I would still pick up Star Wars, the High Republic issue
The
7.
regular cover, yeah, because if these goes up, the regular cover does go up for more than cover.
Yeah,
There's an
exactly.
incentive thing.
This-
Regular
you-
incentive.
You know what else too with the whole store exclusive? They the homage covers too, but I've been doing well.
Yeah.
When they do homage covers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to like CB comic book exclusives, CBSI Ben. He was really smart about doing those covers based on original Dark Horse Star Wars covers, because that really wasn't done until unless he was the first one I seen to do something like that,
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought that's pretty smart, kept the value on those books up,
Oh yeah, and I mean this is a smart tactic. I mean, you'd be dumb to continue with the same business model, trying to come out with store exclusives, and you're not putting anything out. So yeah, this is smart. But again, guys, if you can look it up, I know I got mine for the Mike Mayhew store itself. That's where I ended up getting mine from. That thing sold out like that. So I was trying to check other places that still had it. This one had it, but it already freaking went into sold out.
Yeah, good looks on this. I seen this cover. I seen this cover previously, but I didn't know it was a store exclusive.
Yeah.
But you got the trade dress that you could get it from either Mayhew store, Eastside Comics, KRS Comics, the Black Flag. So there's a number of stores. Get it before they all sold out, man. I mean, sell out. Sorry.
Exactly.
You know me, I had to be Thursday. I got 3 copies of that shit. Well, shout out to Thoro, man, for putting us onto that. You know what I mean?
Yo,
no doubt, man.
Yeah.
Yo, check this out, right? So my wife watches us from time to time. So over the weekend, she's like, "Oh, you gonna go to the comic book shop?" I went, "Yeah." Just, "Are you getting thirsty?"
Yo, my wife is on that too. She be like, "Y'all be thirsty, all of y'all." She does on that also.
Yo, you gotta quench the thirst, man.
Yo, it's so funny though. When Thoro, before he was talking to us about the Star Wars book, I was looking at Midtown for the Skybound X #1. I was adding a bunch of them for my car, but
you think something's gonna happen with that?
You know what? It's Clementine. My wife was a huge fan of her. That she played the Telltale games and she watched them also, because you play that game and then there's different avenues that you can go through in that game that have different outcomes. So she would watch the outcomes that she didn't go through to see the difference on them. So
that's coming out. That's coming out this week, right?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah. I haven't checked if it's on the Indie Spotlight. I haven't checked yet if it's on there.
I didn't even look.
It could be on there, so I hope it is, because I think that book is gonna be hot. Because of that. So it'll be something
if not, I'll add it. I'll be like, this is a Biggie's.
Yeah, right up. I think that's a book worth mentioning. Yeah, definitely. Especially, we all hope that for Daryl Dixon to be, and he never was put into the comics. But we got her, which is from the game, which is kind of the same thing, adding a character that was created specifically for like something else, which is pretty dope. And there's so many variants for it too with it,
You guys heard it from Biggs, man. There you go.
These comics.
Yeah.
I talked about that months ago when I first.
I remember you were talking about
the thing. So let's go down the line, guys, and give our final thoughts and shout outs. I'm gonna start with man Eli, give your final thoughts and shout outs, man.
Appreciate everybody coming through. I wasn't really talkative tonight, to be honest. I just
I'm thirsty. Water.
I'm going through a lot of stuff right now and everything. Just that's really it. I'm trying to work on content for my channel. I was supposed to work on that video this weekend. I've had no time, man. I'm just been trying to focus on myself recently and everything. And honestly, I've been thinking about taking a back seat from the community for a little bit, just taking a quick break, for a while. So if y'all don't see me on the next episode, it's not, personal, nothing. It's just, I need some time off and, work on
I'm taking
myself.
It personally, Eli.
Fuck that, man. Come on, we need our story time with Eli, yo. Now everybody needs a break, man. I took my break. Right. My man Mike has been on a break, extended vacation.
Damn, man.
Joker. So we're gonna move it down the line. Art Kemist. I guess he's on his break right now. He's on his break right now.
Don't try to get copywritten, man. He ain't trying to get you a strike.
Anthony, go ahead, man. Give us your final thoughts and shout outs.
I'm gonna be posting my stuff on IG as usual for the week. But my goal is either this Wednesday, hopefully, or next Wednesday. I'm gonna post my stuff on my first YouTube channel. So I'm hoping to do that, and hopefully it'll be the start of something good.
All right, no doubt, man. Yeah, and then Thoro, give you your final thoughts and shout outs. Go ahead.
Nah, man, great time, great talk. I had to leave for a little bit because my daughter made a hot Nutella mess over here. So, oh man, the little one, the 1-year-old. So, yeah. Other than that, hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good holiday with their families. Last year sucked because a lot of us couldn't do anything that we did this time. We got to go see fireworks, do all that good stuff. Lots of people everywhere. So it's good to see that, but still, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves because
no masks. Nobody wearing masks this weekend. I was like, whoa.
Battle ain't over yet, man. This battle ain't over. And then there's
every show I went to, no masks.
Yeah, there's something worse right now. Whatever, some other illness.
Yeah, the Delta variant.
Yeah. So I was like, be careful, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Be careful.
One thing also I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention early. Watch the movie to the Tomorrow War.
I did. I watched it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I saw it yesterday night with my wife. That movie was really good with Chris Pratt as an Amazon Prime exclusive.
Yeah.
It was really, really good, man. I was like, I didn't expect it to be that good. I was entertained from the beginning to the end. Very good movie.
Yeah.
Says the collector. You need that Mario Lopez picture. I got you. He said he's gonna see Mario Lopez's month in Houston at Comic-Con.
Take care of yourselves. Don't get sloppy.
All I know is if any of you guys see at any con you see Zac Efron, please get something signed from my man, the Art Kemist.
Yeah,
I will pay you. I will personally pay you for it, and you can send it to his address.
Yeah. If he ever plays a Batman role or any kind of Batman movie role and he does great, I don't want to hear nothing. I'll be like, I told y'all guys. I told y'all.
No, you said
I'll play Robin.
Joe, yeah, I could see him play Nightwing or something. That'd be fine, but
that'd be fine. Whatever. But yeah, Joker.
Oh man.
If he does, bro, Eli, just be on my side, man. If he does and he wins, man, I won't hear nothing. I'll be like, I'll send you right, yo. I'll be in the next convention on the line and be like, let me sign the book. Let me sign.
Yeah. Oh, also, just to remind everybody that this month, at the end of the month, we're gonna be at Terrificon.
Hey.
Yeah. So officially right now, Eli, you coming to that or what?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, so it's gonna be me, Eli, Manny, and Mike. So far confirmed. Yeah, we're gonna be there. Yeah, we're gonna go Friday and Saturday.
All right.
We'll be there. Yeah. We'll be there Friday and Saturday. Thoro, I don't know. You're not sure yet.
I don't know yet, bro. I don't know yet.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that'll be
100%. Yeah, I know. Trust me, dude. I want to so bad.
Yeah. For me, as far as conventions, I think I did quite a few already. So this will be my last one probably for the year because just I'm supposedly closing on my house on Friday.
Hey.
Hopefully everything goes through. And
don't worry, your house is still gonna be there when you close it.
No, I know, but my weekends are booked, man, because I don't have any vacation time. So it's like every weekend is gonna be after that, just moving little by little,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my rent here is paid through August, so I got it gives me a little time to move, like not in a rush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
So that worked out kind of well. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah. So, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna live out my security deposit. We already spoke to our landlord. We're gonna live out our security deposit on August. For August.
Congratulations, brother! Congratulations, man.
So that'll be dope. I'm gonna do
it. We won't see Big's laundry and toilet paper.
No,
he's not gonna be hijacking the kitchen or anything.
Nah. I'm actually gonna have a man cave, yo.
Poor kids are gonna finally eat. They won't have to worry about
I got a whole man cave to myself, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna film it. I haven't seen that in a while. People used to film like the beginning, like the beginning of the man cave, and then after. I want to do a whole documentary on it too. It's gonna be dope.
This is
We
big.
gotta see. You gotta send us pictures of the house, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll do a walkthrough and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to host a little, NYW barbecue.
Your son gonna take over
behind
the
you.
man cave.
little babies. Right
He gonna take over the man cave. He's gonna try to do
Yeah.
his video. He gonna be like, "Yeah, Dad got you."
Yeah, you guys don't know, man. I've been hoarding like boxes for years of stuff that I never opened up, man. Statues and everything I've never opened up, man. Never. It's gonna be dope, man. And I ordered my first premium format. I already paid for it and everything. I have the Mandalorian one. It's the premium format sideshow coming.
Nice.
Yes, that's already paid for. It should be shipping at the end of this month, I believe. So I just gotta change the address, make sure.
Yeah,
I still
right.
gotta pay for diapers.
I paid when they pre-ordered it. I paid it for monthly.
Oh,
I was only paying like $60
that's right.
a month.
They started doing that layaway program.
Yeah. That is dope because the pre-order comes out like
because they never used to do that shit before. You used to have to pay.
Yeah, the pre-order comes out like 4 or 5 months before it comes out. So by the time it releases, you're done paying.
You're already done paying. Yeah.
They usually line it up with the release, which is dope. Yeah. So I was thinking about doing that. I got that one, and the next one I want to do is the Ahsoka one because the Ahsoka one is the first time they've done a premium format statue of her.
Oh shit!
So usually those ones they
now,
sell out.
Are they doing the Rosario Dawson one, or are they doing the?
Nah, it's not Rosario Dawson. It's like
the animated version.
It's almost like the Rebels version of her, but a little better. I would say.
I got you.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks. You can look it up. It's on Sideshow. It's on their website.
Not a Superman, man. The Superman.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, there's a nice Superman one that I want. The one that he's like busting out like out of the suit. That he's more Clark Kent, and he has the hat. I like that Superman statue. So I'm thinking, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole with the statues, but there's a couple of pieces that I do want. You know what I mean? And the Batman Beyond one, the Batman Beyond Sideshow premium format. It was the first time they ever did a Batman Beyond premium format statue. So it's like specific characters that I've always loved. I want to get those. You know what I mean? Batman Beyond, Thoro from the beginning. I've been on. You too. Bro. You a Batman Beyond guy from the beginning. Also, we've been talking about Batman Beyond since we started the whole YouTube thing back in 2015. So it's like, yeah. So the specific pieces that I would want. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's the way you got to go because. If you start trying to you look at everything, dude, I'd buy the whole damn Sideshow collectibles.
Yeah. It's only the characters that I really, really love. You know what I mean? And like another one that I would love to get is the Heath Ledger Joker one that came out like about a year ago. Yeah, he's sitting down, and you can have on the jail cell you have him clapping. Yeah. That statue is beautiful, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I would like to get that. So definitely, I want to make a little spot so when I get them, I can open the box up and do a video and review it and all that. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I dabbled into a little review back in the day. I have a little playlist of old stuff
on the table.
The last thing you did was the Hulk.
Yeah, the Hulk. Yeah, that's the Iron Studios Hulk. Yeah, I never. You see, that's another one. I never got to display that statue.
There you go. Now you're gonna have to.
And then my Iron Studio Superman Christopher Reeve statue. Never got to display that one. I have the Tweeter head, the Batman power. What is it called? That line, the superpowers line.
Yeah.
It's the Batman in the blue and gray suit, big Marquette size.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about because Jen's got the Harley Quinn. I want to get the Joker because the Joker one look badass.
The Joker one looks dope too, and they also got that Catwoman Michelle Pfeiffer one that just came out, right? That's all to scale. Those are all to scale with each other, which is pretty dope. And I have the new Adam Superman busting out his chains.
Yeah,
I have that. I never got to display that. I got the Flash race. Superman and Flash race statue. Got that statue.
You got a lot of stuff, man.
You got plenty, yeah.
Yo, I even got my old Bowen statues. I have the Silver Surfer old Bowens full scale statue. My Wolverine and the yellow suit Bowens. When he's on the mountain,
he's got
and he's
a museum
lunging.
ready to set up.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, even up here, if you look up there, that's all boxes.
Yeah, boxes. Statue them together.
Okay.
You got a Godzilla one.
I don't have Godzilla statues though. I got figures for Godzilla.
Those
not statues. Yeah, the new ones that came out for the MonsterVerse, those statues, those are those are like too big, because he's Godzilla's
huge.
very long.
Yeah,
It takes just no way. There's space.
That's gonna be. Oh yeah, yo, Hawaiian Punch was good, brother.
Yeah.
And Texas Collector, man. X-Men is gonna suck. X-Men is gonna suck.
X-Men number 1 comes out this week, right? X-Men number 1, yeah. I do like that they added. One of my favorite characters is Polaris, and I am glad that they added her to the team. So.
See, and one thing that we discussed on the chop up, like if what's her name's death, Scarlet Witch's death, is that really gonna make a difference?
Nah.
No, it's not.
People going crazy on the X Factor book.
Yeah, before you know it, she's gonna be back.
Because I was like,
she's actually on the cover on the Trial of Magneto issue when it comes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, but they got a lot of stuff. I don't have faith in X-Men stuff, bro, because nothing has been written well since Claremont.
Right.
And when they did All New X-Men for me was like probably the last and final X-Men stuff that I probably ever read, because then I started getting into that X-Men blue, red, orange, and all this shit, and it all sucked. Yeah. And then I get people always talking about Hickman. Hickman's there trying to create a new fucking language and shit. Who the hell's going to sit there? Yeah, I'm not trying to freaking sit there and learn a fucking language that you're trying to create and shit. Like, I don't give a damn. He was like all over the place with freaking Powers of X. And
Hickman is a hick, all right? So fuck him. Fuck the current X-Men run.
And no mutants can ever die. And
dude, it was getting. It was just like, come on, man.
With the X-Men, those back in the day stories were defining moments in Marvel. Yes. And it's very hard to recreate that. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. They just fucking want to be
because those defining moments also created defining moment characters. You know what I mean? Like the whole Phoenix saga and the Dark Phoenix and the whole that's hard to recreate. Something like that. Days of the Future Past, another great story, and something that is so significant now. With the X-Men culture, like it's hard to recreate those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Every X-Men storyline up until like around like what Thoro was saying, probably like All New X-Men was good, but after some point in that run, man, they just kept going down and down.
Yeah, All New X-Men run. I agree. That was one of the last best runs for X-Men.
They didn't know what to do
Power
with
of X and House of X had. I was reading those, both of those. Yeah, they were pretty good, man. But then they started going left field towards like the middle.
I just didn't get It's like they ran out. They bought back the old X-Men and they didn't know what to do with them or how to write them off. Nah. So they did that whole extermination thing, and that just made
they got so much. They got so much material and so much to work with X-Men, bro. They could do a lot of stuff. You just got to get the right person on there,
right?
And make a great story.
Gotta slap off that dust, man, and get out of retirement and come back and do a mini series and show these new guys how it's done.
Or I'd like to see. You know who I could see and actually would love to see get on X-Men is Chip Zdarsky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I tell you guys that Chip Zdarsky will be the right person for it, go and check out Daredevil and what he's done with Daredevil, because he revitalized. Awesome. Yeah, he revitalized.
Daredevil is like the freaking best kept secret right now.
You know what I think for X-Men, real quick? I've been thinking about this for a little bit too. Yeah. You need to get a writer that is really good with teams, right?
Yeah,
and how to flip the script into something else. And one writer that's really done that is his name I slipped my mind. The guy who did Injustice.
BLC.
No, Injustice.
Tom Taylor.
Tom Taylor, yes, Tom Taylor.
Oh, okay.
I would love to see Tom Taylor take X-Men, see what he would do with it. Yeah. Tom Taylor is a really off the wall writer.
He's doing Nightwing right now.
Yeah, he's doing Nightwing. He's done every series that he's done. It comes out really good.
Well, because look what he did for Nightwing, bro. Nightwing is one of the best reads over on DC.
Right back.
And if you look back at everything that he writes, awesome. Injustice was just supposed to be a quick little thing for the game, and it ended up turning into like a 7-volume series because of this man.
And they made a freaking original graphic novel recently too.
Exactly, just for him. Yeah, just from him. So I think you need somebody like that to be able to like. Somebody
There's
you never
expected. Good creators out there.
Yeah.
People don't want to hire them.
DC ain't gonna let it go, bro. DC ain't gonna let that thing go.
No, he does. He goes back and forth.
He does.
He writes. He was writing recently for Marvel. What did he write?
Let me see.
He just wrote something for Marvel. Look it up, Anthony. I know you go with the quick looking up. He just did sign for Marvel. I forgot what it was.
Who? Tom Taylor?
Yeah.
I don't even know. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought he had become exclusive to DC, just like how.
He did both. He was doing both.
Exclusive.
I mean, he did. Looks like he did X-Men Red, Secret Wars, Agents of 2019, Star Wars.
He did work on.
He did Star Wars, right? He did Star Wars, right?
Okay.
Oh, he did work on X-Men. He did X-Men Red.
X-Men Red.
Yeah, X-Men Red. Yeah, issues 1 through 11.
I changed my mind. I don't want to X-Men no more.
X-Men Red was hot for a minute. Don't get on.
He also wrote
X-Men Red was the only one that was decent. Wasn't great, but X-Men Blue set balls.
All new Wolverine. Hunt for Wolverine.
Yeah, All New Wolverine was dope. That was a good run.
Yeah,
All New Wolverine was a really good run.
That's why I said that whole All New series that they did from Marvel during that time. That shit was really dope.
He's doing Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood. With Art,
he's doing that. Okay.
He's okay.
Okay.
Because Deadpool, let's see what he does with Deadpool. Because Deadpool fell off the cliff a long time ago.
They made him
the
like
last,
a freaking
the last
SNL
Deadpool thing that was good was Kelly. When he was doing the Spider-Man Deadpool run. Remember that run?
They
gotta look, they can make Deadpool a comedy character or whatever, but he's gotta have that, like, he's gotta be a merc first.
Yeah,
you know?
He still has to be that mercenary.
They need to go back to his roots too, Merc with a mouth.
He's not just he's just not a comedian who broke the fourth wall. You know.
Yeah, like he gotta be like silly, but at the same time, he gotta kick ass like really well. You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because you know what they started, what it reminded me a little bit before we go off there? It kind of reminds, you know how Jackie Chan does his movies?
Yeah.
Right.
Where he's like, he hits something and all of a sudden he's like doing this.
Right.
That's what the hell they did with Deadpool, bro. It was driving me nuts. And it was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that is true about Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
So real quick, I just want to bring this. He said this is the longest final dozen shout outs ever. There's one thing that you have that we've been doing this for like going on 6 years now, and there's one thing you learn when I say okay, we break that's our threshold and we start giving final dozen out. You don't want to leave because a lot of the funniest and best things happen during that time. Always, man, always.
Yeah, and then people always jump on during the final.
We've only had 2 shows in 2 weeks, you know, so
that's how the Liefeld roast started
man.
That was
great. That was so great.
We were about to
close out. It started at that during the
hour.
Like we hit Liefeld and took a little turn to left field, and that was it, man.
That's what happens. And you know what? For next week, real quick, guys. This week we're gonna have Coffee and Comics Saturday morning at 9:30. I might do 9 a.m. instead of 9:30. I know that kind of sucks, but just because I am gonna be, I have a lot of things I got to take care of on the weekend, guys. I'm gonna be moving all around. Let me tell you something. I've been sweating so much on the weekends. All my shirts now that the size that I bought, you know, so they're all huge now again. Like my collars are like huge. I'm like, oh, I think I've gone down a size and show another size in shirts, and t-shirts.
Yeah,
t-shirts used to be nice and snug on my neck, and now they're not anymore.
You're doing like cooler, you're going in reverse, final form.
Yo, yeah, you know what? I hit a plateau for a little bit, and then now it's like all of a sudden, like the summer came, and I've been just being active like crazy on the weekend sweating, and I'm already.
That's good.
Yeah, right. This is the July 4th special.
Exactly.
Yeah, and hip hop. Steve said we needed the NYW. Yeah, it's been a minute. It feels like it's been a minute, but we'll be back.
We gotta break.
I don't know if I'm gonna do
record.
CBCS highlights this week, guys, because my man Eric Nolan been busy with CBCS. He's been working, so he only has had time to like do the Beckett shows and then the work that he does for Beckett and CBCS. You know what I mean? So hopefully he gets the article done this week, and we'll be able to record that again and bring it to you. The same thing with the hip hop variant article that he does. If he does not do an article, me and Mike were talking about like highlighting one of our own, but I want to see if he puts out one this week. If not, we're gonna still highlight one because Mike has the one that he wants to do, and I have one that I want to do. I want to talk about, so we could bring it up also. You know what I mean? So that still could be a segment for it. You know what I mean? So, but I want to wait on Eric and see if he's gonna do the article because that was his thing. You know what I mean? Hero's article. I don't want to be like, yo, I'm gonna do it. If you're not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? I want to see if he's gonna do it. If he's gonna continue with it, then we'll just wait on him. If not, then I'm gonna still bring that segment, on Saturdays, because I was digging that segment. I think that was dope, and a lot of people enjoyed it. So that's it, guys. Right, we already gave our fine thoughts and shout outs, and that's it, guys. Man. Remember, tomorrow night in the spotlight, my man right here, Keep It Thoro Comics, whatever.
That's right, man.
Keep It Thoro Comics, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll be there. My man Mike will be there. Roman Curtis will be there, and I don't know who else. And that's it, guys. Until next time.
Peace out.
Good night. Saludos.